What do you think are the characteristics that the leader should possess in this new normal of education? Okay, so let's just check our Facebook Live. We encourage everyone to participate using the chat box. And we asked also the president or the government of the Gen Leads Party, Miss Rachel de la Cruz, if all our officers are here, ma'am.
It keeps me awake, the look on your face, the moment you heard the news. You're screaming inside and frozen in time. You did all that you could do. The game was rigged, the ref got tricked.
Of course, for those who are watching via Facebook Live, you can show your support to your candidates by sharing and mentioning our live stream. So again, we are live via the Facebook page of the Educator, and also those who are sa mga said students natin, you can also share this virtual meeting the Avance to them.
So run and run and run. So every day now you brace for the sound. You've only
So let's just check.
You go to class scared, wondering where the best hiding spot would be. And the big bad man is big bad on the
all present na po sa Gen Z.
quickly.
All right, thank you so much for that. So let us just read some of the comments in the Facebook Live.
Too busy helping themselves. They aren't gonna change this. We gotta do it ourselves.
Again, those who are watching via Facebook Live may ask you some questions. What do you think are the characteristics of the leaders should have now in this new normal of education? And also, what are the platforms they should put priority on?
Only the young. Only the young. Only the young. Only the young. Only the young.
Yeah, and according to Miss Sara Toledo, leaders must be resilient. And to Miss Leona Rose Baybayan, flexible and responsible. Then to others, they say that student leaders should be militant and serving the people. Yes, I agree with that.
And run and run and run.
And to Leona Rose Baybayan, flexible and responsible. According naman sa kay Sharina, Kay Santos, approachable then.
Face the moment you heard the
All right, because these new normal of education, marami din tayong mga dinidil sa ating pag-aaral. And of course, it is important na ang ating leaders ay maaasahan, flexible, and supportive. Diba, Sir James?
But only the young. Only the young. Only the young. Only the young. Can run. Can run. So run and run and run. now, you brace for the sound you've only heard on TV. You go to class scared, wondering where the best hiding spot would be. And the big bad man and his big bad clan, their hands are stained with red. Oh, how
And also to
quickly.
our participants via Zoom, if you have any questions, kindly just raise your hand. So in just a few moments, we will start.
Hello po.
And so just continue. All right. So just continue participating in our comment section in the Facebook Live and those who are in the Zoom. So we will start now.
Good afternoon mga ka-edu.
We warmly welcome you in this year's College of Education meeting, the Avance. I am Jules Ivan Centeno,
And I am James Figuansing.
and we are your host for this event. Uh, Again, as we said, this day marks a significant and exciting milestone for all of us, as we will conduct our first virtual meeting, the Avance. And what is exactly Meeting the Avance? Meeting the Avance is a program or an event, and in this time we conduct that in SED or in the College of Education, wherein we are joined by the SED community, the students, faculty, and staff to get to know more about our aspiring candidates, their platforms, and ambitions in serving the studentry.
Right, partner. Meeting the Avance is also an opportunity for the candidates to address the clarification from the said community. As we know, the election for student leaders of the College of Education Student Council will be held soon. It is important for us to hear the plans of our future leaders for the development of its constituents.
And syempre sir, makakasama natin sa discussion ngayon ang said community via Zoom and FB Live in the Facebook page of the Educator. So once again, we encourage everyone to invite your said classmates, yung mga kaibigan natin to join and stream din sa ating Facebook page sa The Educator because mamaya mabibigyan tayo ng pagkakataon to share or ask our questions in the open forum part of our program our aspiring candidates this election. And it is important for us, as we said, to know about their plans as they lead the college. And also with us, we have the Chair of Student Electoral Board, Mr. Aljan Santos, the members of the Student Electoral Board, Ms. Maricar Havillonar, Queen Joaquin, and Mr. Virgilio Sumineg. Joining us also is the officer in charge of the said, Mr. Louis Pablo, and of course, the advisor of the Student Council, Mr. EJ Castro, and this event is organized and hosted by the Educator.
Yes, by the way, kamusta kayo mga ka-edu? I hope you are safe at sana nakapag-register na rin kayo. If not, we highly encourage you to register and practice your right to vote. We will send the link in the comment section where you can register.
All right. Once again, welcome to Meeting the Avance 2021. So to formally start our program, let us have an opening prayer to be followed by the singing of Philippine National Anthem. Okay, so I'm so sorry for that. We're just having some technical issues, but still we can proceed. So at this part, we will have our opening prayer. So may we invite everyone to please take a moment of silence as we pray. Yes, God, we praise you for this day, for the opportunity that you have given us to meet and to meet our aspiring candidates. Maraming salamat, Panginoon, na binigyan mo kami ng bagong kalakasan, ng bagong sigla at katalinuhan, Panginoon, na magawa ang mga gusto mo, Panginoon, sa aming buhay. And we just want to ask for your presence, for your knowledge na ibigay sa aming mga student leaders sa pagkakandak namin ng meeting, the Avance ngayong araw. We know that through your name and through your grace, you will bless, Lord, our meeting, and you will bless our leaders, Panginoon. You will give them the heart to serve. You will give them the mind who will think better ideas, Panginoon, for your glory and for the betterment of the studentry in our college. And you will give them, Panginoon, strength, knowledge, and wisdom, Panginoon, sa lahat ng mga gagawin namin. In this meeting, we glorify your name and we allow you, God, to move, Panginoon, at mangusap sa mga gagawin namin ngayong hapon. We bless you, Lord. In this we pray. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you, Sir Jules, and thank you everyone for your silence. And now, may I invite USSC said Counselor Mr. Luis Pablo for an opening remarks.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, good afternoon, everyone. So, in behalf of the Dean of the College of Education and the advisor, Sir EJ Castro. So, a good afternoon, everyone. In my first week being appointed as the OIC said counselor, nagkaroon na kami ng dialogue with Sir EJ. And one of the things or the topics Sir EJ and Sir Ijon have discussed is about the conduct of this election. So, I think that in this opportunity, mabibigyan ng pagkakataon ng lahat ng ating mga ka-eduk na mamili ng kanilang susunod na leader. And sa aming pagpaplano ng Electoral Board, ako'y nagpapasalamat sa lahat ng sumuporta, especially sa student body ng USSC, sa mga miyembro ng Electoral Board, and of course the departmental chairs of EED and SED, Ma'am Biola and Ma'am Emily. And of course, to the continuous support of our Dean Agaboy, nagpapasalamat ang inyong abang lingkod sa suporta ng College of Education and of course sa ating publication at The Educator sa pag-host nila sa atin na yung hapon nito. Isa lamang ang mensahe ko sa lahat ng ating mga kandidato na yung hapon. Ito ay isang challenge sa ating lahat na sa gitna ng pandemya ay maging magbigay tayo ng nararapat at karampatang serbisyo para sa ating mga kapwa mag-aaral sa kolehiyo. Hindi ito madali dahil meron din tayong pinagdadaanan sa mga sarili natin, ngunit mas nag-aalab ang ating pagnanais na mapaglingkuran ating mga ka-eduk, lalo na sa panahon na sinusubok pa rin tayo ng pandemya. So, ang masasabi ko na lang, dahil kayo ay solo contenders yung karamihan sa inyo, ang kailangan natin maabot ay 70% ng lahat ng boto na lahat ng nagrehistro para sa ating eleksyon. So, umaasa ako na inyo masusuyo ang boto ng bawat ka-eduk natin at umaasa rin ako na kapag kayo'y nakaupo na sa pwesto, inyong pagbubutihan at inyong ibibigay ang lahat para sa kapakanan ng ating mga kapwa mag-aaral. Yun lamang po at maraming salamat.
Right. Thank you so much for that message, Mr. Luis Pablo. Now, let us hear the message of the Chair of Student Electoral Board, Mr. Aljon Santos.
Okay,
Sir?
hello. So thank you. So palabang hapon sa atin mga CLSU 1 at mga ka-edu. So ang CLSU ay halimbawa ng microcosm ng Philippine Society o kung hindi naman ay ng Gitnang Luzon, kung saan ang danas natin sa loob ng universidad ay hindi nalalayo sa pangyayari sa labas o sa bansa natin. Halimbawa na lang ay itong eleksyon. Hinihikayat tayo na bumoto dahil pagsasapraktika na rin ito ng kaalaman natin hinggil sa pangangailangan at karapatan natin bumoto. Halimbawa ay yung paparating na halalan sa susunod na taon. Kung kaya mga ka-edu, suriin at piliin natin ang mga leader estudyanteng hinubog ng masa at kailangan ng panahon. Ito ay mga leader estudyante na tunay, palaban at makabayan na titindig mula sa mga mapang-aping uri at represibong polisiya. Naway ang susunod na College of Education Student Council Officer ay maging kasama ng USSE at iba pang mga organisasyon at konseho sa loob ng CLSU na mapalakas at maisulong ang mga panawagan ng sangka-estudyantyan. Ito yung mga panawagan para sa 10K student aid, ligtas na balik eskwela, systematic enrollment now, at no to budget cut. Lagi natin tandaan na hindi natatapos sa loob ng universidad ang gampanin nating mga estudyante at mga leader estudyante dahil naniniwala ang USSC na hango sa iniwang sipi ng ating pambansang bayani na si Dr. Jose Rizal na ang kabataang lumalaban ang pag-asa ng bayan. Sumulong lang tayo si LSU1 at mga ka-edu.
Thank you very much, Mr. Aidan Santos.
Now, we will proceed to one of the exciting parts of our program. Let us call on Mr. Gon Balberan for our icebreaker game.
Ayan, magandang hapon sa ating lahat. Naririnig po ba ako?
Yes, sir. Naririnig po.
Yes, sir. Naririnig ka po.
Ayan. Ang pinaka inaabangan ng lahat, ang ating icebreaker na kung saan babasagin natin ang nanlalamig yung mga utak. Ayan. Sabi nga sa isang quotation, the secret of the youth is to play. Kaya naman ihanda nyo na ang inyong katawan dahil mag-exercise talaga tayo. Hindi naman exercise na literal. Kumbaga, mabibinat ang ating mga katawan, hindi lang ating katawan, kundi ang ating memorya din. Ang walang kamatayang Bring Me. Ayan. Walang kamatayang Bring Me ang ating lalaroin ngayon. Ang lahat ay inaanyayahan na sumali. At bilang panghihikayat na sumali ang lahat, ang unang 5 na makakapagdala ng bagay na aking sasabihin ay magkakamit ng tumataginting na 20 pesos load dahil alam niyo na nagtitipid tayo ngayon. 20 pesos load lang ang ating kaya. Kaya mag-ready na ang lahat. Mag-ready na ang lahat sa ating sa mga bagay na ang sasabihin. Hinihiling ko si Kuya Jules sa si Kuya James bilang taga-check kung sino yung unang makakapagdala. At ito ang twist. Pag nakuha nyo yung bagay na yon, magpo-post kayo sa camera. Halimbawa, bring me baso. Ayun, para mas ganahan naman tayo, hindi yung bring me. Ganun lang. Kaya, so ito yung una nating bagay. Bring me wallet.
I think nauna si Mr. Roberto magno bote. Ayun no, todo po siya. Oh.
Ayan.
Isa pa nga.
Congrats po.
Congrats, sir.
Number 2, ito, ang malakasan, laging ginagamit bago lumabas ng bahay, face mask. Sino pong nauna? Jan Josel Chico. Ayan. At yung number 3, syempre, hindi mawawala ito sa ating kusina, sandok.
Okay, bring me sandok daw according to Mr. Gon. Bring me sandok at pumost na kayo kapag nakakuha kayo ng sandok sa kusina nyo. Sino kaya ang competitive na mananalo ng 20 pesos load? 20 million load pala. Tumataginting na 20 million
20
load.
million. Meron na po.
Wala pa yata. Ayaw nyo ba ng 20 million load?
Ayaw nyo ng 20. Akin na lang.
Sa amin na lang.
Okay lang po kahit hindi na urungan yung sandok. Mas malaki po yung premyo. Okay, sige, palitan natin yung sandok. Palitan natin ng bond paper. Yan, bond paper na lang.
Bond paper daw. Very essential ngayong online class yan. Kaya I believe
Ayun, si Miss Lorraine Ricard. Si Miss Sino po ba ang kauna, mga kuya?
si Miss Lorraine yung una ko nakita. How about Sir Jules? Sino yung napansin nung unang nag-post with bond paper?
Chine-check ko pa rin, hindi ko napansin. Okay.
Ayun po.
So we have Miss Lorraine.
Ayan, Miss Lorraine Ricarte po. Then, number 4 po tayo. Ang sandata ng mga college student. Kape. Kape po. Kahit twin pack, 3-in-1, basta po kape.
Yan. So, nakita ko si Miss Patricia Lacson. With great taste.
At dumako na po tayo sa huli. Feeling ko makaka-relate po ang lahat. Bring me po. Natatawa ako. Bring me jowa daw po. Joke lang. Bring me school ID po.
School ID.
Bring me school ID.
Ayun. So, we
Ayan, si
have Miss
Miss
Maricar
Maricar.
Javillanar. Alright.
Ayan. I hope po lahat po ay nag-enjoy sa ating icebreaker ngayong araw. Para lang po i-claim yung 20 pesos load nyo po, i-PM nyo lang po ako sa Facebook at Gon Edmar Soto Balberan. Tapos para ma-verify po, mag-send po kayo ng picture na may hawak na sandok. Thank you po.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gon Balberon, for that energizing icebreaker. But now, let us continue to one of the highlights of our program. Excited na ba kayong makilala ang mga candidates natin mga ka-edu? I know you are, but before that, allow us to read again the guidelines of our event.
So first, the candidates must observe the time limit. Each candidate will be given strictly 5 to 7 minutes to present his or her platform. The members must observe proper behavior, no jeering or boos, to show respect to the candidates.
Next, candidates are not allowed to leave the event unless there is an emergency, in which case they may leave upon informing the board. And lastly, the second part of our program will be devoted to an open forum wherein any members or special guests may ask questions to the candidates. Those are the guidelines of our meeting, the Avance. At this juncture, may I present to you the generation of leaders and excellence and dedicated service, also known as Gen Leads, headed by Miss Rachel de la Cruz.
Good afternoon mga ka-edu. I'm Rachel de la Cruz, third year from BS Secondary Education, O to take the position of Governor under Gen Leads Party, Generation of Leaders for Excellence and Dedicated Service. So allow me to present to you our platform. Once again, I'm Rachel de la Cruz, O to take the position of Governor under Gen Leads Party. So here are our party's platform. Good afternoon ulit mga ka-edu. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Once again, I'm Rachel de la Cruz, running for the position of governor. And here are our party's platform. We have the REACT platform, which stands for Responsible and Approachable Governance, Empowerment for Gender and Youth, Awareness for Mental, Physical, and Emotional, Cultural Enrichment, and Transparency in Good Governance. And as a governor, here are my platforms. The first one is CBOL Leadership Training. Ang CBOL ay ang pagkakaroon ng leadership training para sa ating mga student leaders at aspiring student leaders. Dahil tayo ay nasa new normal setup, bago na ang pamamalakad o pamamaraan na ginagawa ng mga konseho at organization. Sa pamamagitan ng CBOL ay mapapadali ang mga gawain ng ating mga councils at ng organizations dahil dito ay magsasagawa tayo ng pamumuno o pagtatalakay sa kung paano nga ba ang maayos na pamumuno, kasanayan sa pagpapatakbo ng isang organisasyon o konseho, paano nga ba ang dapat na gawing pakikitungo ng isang miyembro sa kanyang kapwa-miyembro, mga epektibong pamamaraan sa pangangasiwa at gayon din ang paghahati sa mga trabaho. At under din ng CBOL ay ang maaaring magamit ng ating mga student leaders at aspiring student leaders katulad ng paggawa ng mga position at statement writing. At ang pinaka-aim or objective ng CBOL ay to convene and unite all student leaders in our college. My next platform ay ang Council of Leaders Assembly. Ang Council of Leaders Assembly ay ang pagsasama-sama ng mga representative from department councils, gayon din sa mga block presidents. Ito yung pagkakaroon ng mas maayos na komunikasyon at relasyon sa ating mga department councils, gayon din sa mga block presidents. At isa rin itong paraan para makumusta ang kalagayan ng ating mga kapwa leader sa College of Education at upang malaman kung kamusta sila at kung ano ang kalagayan nila ngayon, gayon din ang kanilang kinahaharap na problema. Sa pamamagitan din ng Council of Leaders Assembly ay maaring magkaroon ng collaboration work between sa block presidents at sa mga council department. Ang susunod naman ay ang Your Voice Matters. Ang Your Voice Matter ay isang free space sa ating mga SED student. At para maiwasan natin yung privacy ng mga student ay hindi tayo mag-open ng isang media platform in public, kundi ang gagamitin natin dito ay ang Google Form. Dahil sa ngayon ay hindi natin alam kung ano yung kalagayan ng mga estudyante. Hindi natin sigurado kung ang bawat isa ba ay talagang nasa maayos na kalagayan. Sa pamamagitan ng Your Voice Matter ay mapapakinggan natin ang mga tinig ng bawat isang SED students. Gayon din ay maaari silang mag-fill up sa Google Form kung ano ang kanilang nararamdaman at mayroong isang officer from SED-SE ang magre-respond sa kanila. For example, ay may problema sila at sila ng kausap or sa iba pang mga bagay ay maaari ito ang maging isang solusyon, ang Your Voice Matters. Ang sunod naman ay ang Educ Week. Ang Educ Week ay isang aktibidad na pangunahing layon ay mabigyan ng pahinga ang ating mga SED students sa kanilang mga academic works pagkatapos ng mga exams. Ito ay binubuo ng iba't ibang mga aktibidad na maaaring magbigay ng pagkakakilanlan or pagkakaisa sa bawat isang SED students. Nakilala na natin yung mga SED students sa pamamagitan ng Educ Week, makakapagpahinga pa tayo at magkakaroon ng break from academic work. At ang huli ay ang SED Community Bayanihan. Ang SED Community Bayanihan ay ang pagbibigay ng tulong sa ating mga SED students sa panahon ng flexible learning, lalo na sa ating mga bunso ngayon. Dahil ito, ang SED Community Bayanihan ay yung paglulunsad ng iba't ibang aktibidad o programa na maaaring makatulong sa bawat isang SED students. Alam natin na hirap ang karamihan sa atin na makiayon sa flexible learning or sa new normal setup. Kung kaya naman sa pamamagitan ng said community bayanihan ay madaling matutulungan or magkakaroon ng kaagapay ang ating bawat said students. Ang isa sa naiisip ko na activity para sa said community bayanihan ay ang pagsasagawa ng e-library na maaaring magamit ng ating mga said students at may permission from our professor na magamit yung mga references na yun, especially sa ating mga bunso. At gayon din ay dahil marami tayong organizations under the College of Education, ang pagkakaroon din ng tutorials sa mga hirap na subject ng mga said students. So once again, I'm Rachel de la Cruz from Gen Leads, to take the position of governor. And I want to say, and for the last time, I want to say na passion over possession. That's all. Thank you.
Okay. Rinig po ba ako? Pa-check po.
Yes, sir.
Yes
Audible.
po.
Thank you po. Hello, magandang araw sa inyong lahat. I am David Joshua Mayor from Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Science. I am a candidate for the position of Vice Governor, and here are my platforms. Okay, first one. Approachable leader. Okay. As a leader, I want everyone to be aware of the council in the times of needing help. I'm always open for queries and suggestions so that I could address the concerns of every student. Okay, base po sa aking experience in the past semesters, isa sa pinakamahalagang role ng isang leader ay yung madaling lapitan and handang tumulong kapag may concerns ang mga students. And alam naman po natin na kalagayan natin ngayon ay mahirap ang communication dahil magkakalayo tayo. So, napakahalaga talaga na mayroon tayong leader na laging maasahan at madaling lapitan. Yan po, and next. Okay, student concern priority. Our party aims to prioritize the concerns of every student of College of Education. In this situation right now, we encountered a lot of technical errors in the system because we are limited of communication to process the concerns and issues of the students. We are helping everyone from gathering concerns and guide them to the right path. Okay, gaya nga po ng sinabi ko, dahil sa distance learning ay hindi ganoon kadali ma-resolve ang mga concerns ng ating mga kaklase at inaabot ng ilang days and weeks bago ma-process ang mga concerns. So bilang isang leader, tungkulin ko na dinggin ang mga concerns at pag-aralan kung paano mare-resolve sa tulong na rin ng buong council at mga offices. Okay, next po. Online library. Okay. Nasabi na po ito ni Ate Rachel kanina pero i-explain ko lang po. Okay. This library will be accessible for every student in College of Education. This will be on the Google Drive, and there they can find incredible resources and extensive reading. This will need an approval from professors to use it as reference. A library that will contain files and materials that will help every student. Okay, ito pong online library na to ay magsisilbing gabay sa mga estudyante upang makapaghanap ng mga credible resources about sa mga certain topics na kanilang pinag-aaralan. This will also need an approval sa mga professors para gamitin ng mga student beside the materials in the Google Classroom. Ito rin po ay universal at para sa lahat ng mga mag-aaral ng College of Education. Okay, and itong online library po na to ay sa Google Drive and accessible po ito ng lahat. And next po. Okay, and protecting the students' cyber rights. In this platform, I want everyone to be safe from any cyber harassment or anything that includes personal and mental abuse using the internet. And any violation of this platform will take the proper processing. Okay, it is already in the Law of Republic Act 10175 or Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012. So bilang isang leader, I must consider this platform lalong-lalo na ngayon sa situation natin na social media at internet ang ginagamit natin sa pang-araw-araw at pati na rin sa pag-aaral. So napakahalaga na mayroong proteksyon ang bawat isa mula sa cybercrime. Dahil kahit ito ay online lamang, ay malaki ang epekto nito sa mental health and privacy ng bawat mag-aaral. Yun lang po. And once again, David Joshua Moyor for Vice Governor. Thank you so much.
Thank you. May audible po.
Yes,
po.
ma'am, you're audible.
Thank you po. Good day mga ka-eduk. I am Lorraine T. Ricarte, 20 years old, currently studying Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Filipino. I have backgrounds in leadership and I'm really passionate in serving other people. Let me present to you my platforms as a secretary. First is strengthening bonds. The future said student council members will often communicate to the faculty, staff, and administration for their suggestions, and strengthening bonds will help both of them to be easily connected with each other. So, itong mga platform po na ito, nilagay ko po yung posisyon ko bilang estudyante para malaman ko kung ako, bilang estudyante, ano ba yung kailangan ko na leader. At ito po yung una kong naisip. Kasi tayo bilang mga estudyante, nahihirapan tayo makipag-communicate sa mga mas nakataas sa atin. Kaya naman, itong pag-strengthen ng bonds ng SC, kasama ng mga faculty, staff, and administration, ay makakatulong para magkaroon ng magandang samahan. Hindi lang yung SC and the faculty, pati na rin yung sangka-estudyantehan. Ayan, next po. Next, Students Hotline. The students are in need of help. The Students Hotline will assist them regarding their concerns. Ako bilang Block President ay nahihirapan din kung kanino ba ako makikipag-communicate. So ang Student Hotline ay tutulong sa mga estudyante, lalo na sa mga Block President, kung kanino ba sila dapat mag-raise ng kanilang mga concerns para na rin madaling masolusyonan kung ano man yung mga problema na kinahaharap ng kanilang mga block. And next po. Lastly, we have beneficial and precise resolutions for Student 3. We are here to help not only the students but also our college, the College of Education. Beneficial and precise resolution for the Student 3 will be our light for SED's improvement and development. So para po sa kaalaman ng nakararami, ang resolution po ay kumbaga isa siyang bill na kung saan isasuggest ng magiging SC upang magkaroon ng o maisa katuparan, may implementa para magamit po para sa mga estudyante ng College of Education. So, itong mga resolution na to ay manggagaling rin sa buong SC na ma-elect. Muli po, Lorraine T. Ricarte for Secretary, nag-iwan po ng kasabihan na God gave us two hands. One is to help ourselves and the second one is to help others. Thank you. Hello po, naririnig po ba ako?
Yes po.
Okay. Good day mga ka-eduk. I am Jan Giselle C. Chico, studying Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Mathematics, 18 years old from Licab, Nueva Ecija. I am ready to serve the College of Education students, and I hope that you already read my credentials and know me better as a leader. If I will be able to win this position through your votes, this will be my platforms as the Director for Finance or Treasurer. First, the transparent financial record reporting. Transparency is one of the characteristics of having a good governance. It means that it will allow those affected by administrative decisions to know about the records and
about process. We are going to act openly with students' knowledge of the decision the officials are making due to the fact that it promotes accountability. Therefore, it is a must that every one of us, especially students, know what is happening with regards to financial records. So as treasurer po in said student council, i-assure ko po kayo na maipapakita ko ang transparent financial record. Dahil bilang isang estudyante, talagang gusto po nating malaman kung saan napupunta yung budget at kung ano yung mga expenses sa ating council. Next, maintaining the council's budget. It could be done through setting goals, spending, and checking the budget, of course. And although the council's budget wasn't that so big, I will assure you that it will be used properly. And the third one is the fundraising events. Fundraising events, there will be activities and projects to help less fortunate students and to earn funds, such as for a cost activities. And we can use the funds that will be earned in important matters due to the fact that it can help our council, not only ensuring there are adequate funds to support all the activities, but also everyone is working together with one goal. Furthermore, it can be used as prizes whenever the College of Education hosts an event or even contest within the university that will surely bring joy to the College of Education students. So, ito pong fundraising events, makakatulong po siya sa College of Education students maging sa council dahil alam naman po natin na hindi ganoon kalaki ang budget per council like the said council at ang malilikom po dito ay pwede nating magamit. And before I end my message, I just want to remind everyone that great leaders don't set out to be a leader. They set out to make a difference. It's never about the role, it's always about the goal. Again, John Giselle C. Chico for Treasurer.
Rinig po.
Yes po, sir.
So, mag-start na po ako. Pagpasensyaan niyo na po kung may narinig po kayong ingay. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Roberto Marie Magnobote from BSED 3-4 Social Studies. At kumakandidato po ako bilang auditor under Gen Leads Party List. Meron po akong dalawang plataforma na naisip at isa dito ay ang audits report, transparency for clean governance. Dahil dito po sa under ng plataforma na ito, binibigang importansya yung transparency as it is one of the principles of good governance. Naniniwala po ako na ang transparency ay isa sa pinaka-importante at dapat isaalang-alang ng isang institusyon or organisasyon para mapanatili ang tiwala ng nasasakupan nito, mapanatili ang malinis na pamamalakad at higit sa lahat maiwasan ang issue lalong-lalo na pagdating sa sensitibong usapin. Andiyan din po makikita po natin ang objectives na parang naipaliwanag ko na din po to maintain the trust of student and promotes accountability and provides information about what the government is doing. Parang sa sinabi lang po ng ating treasurer na gagawin po namin ang lahat para mapanatili ang malinis na governance. Next po. Ito po yung panghuling platform ko na naisip, ang Eliminating Students' Apathy, a platform that promotes eliminating the apathy of the student and providing them such an activities to get back their interest in terms of participating in council's program, projects, and activities. Ito po yung kawalan ng interest ng isang estudyante na lumuhok sa aktibidad, proyekto, at programa ng council. At ang naisip ko pong paraan para mawala ang apathy ng isang estudyante ay una, allow them to have a voice. Hindi po ba feeling natin empowered tayo kapag nabigyan tayo ng pagkakataon na ipahayag ang ating saloobin o nararamdaman, lalo na't kung ito ay mabigyan ng pansin at importansya. Panghuli, celebrates the successes. Everybody deserves to be acknowledged and recognized. Isa sa mga project na sa aming plataforma ay Honors Day, Virtual Honors Day. Sa pamamagitan nito, hindi lang maibabalik ang interest ng estudyante, kundi mamamotivate din sila na galingan sa susunod na semestre. Dahil nga nare-recognize ang kanilang pinaghirapan sa loob ng semestre. Yun lamang po. Once again, I am Roberto Marie Magno Bote, running for the position of auditor under Gen Leads party list. Thank you po.
Naririnig po ba?
Yes, sir. Naririnig po.
Please update po ako pag naglalag siya kasi para po may turn off ko yung video. Okay lang po? So
Okay po,
magandang Magandang hapon mga ka-edu. Ako nga po pala si Josh Miguel Manzano, a third-year student taking Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Values Education, running for the position of Public Information Officer under Gen Leads Party, the generation of leaders for excellence and dedicated service. I think my characters of being responsive and approachable has led me to run for this position. Now, please bear with me and allow me to share to you my platforms if you will give me a chance for being a PIO. My first platform is Gen Scrolls. I think we can all agree that we are a generation of scrollers, especially in this age of social media. Makakaasa kayo na ang SED-SC page ay magiging more active sa pagpo-post at pag-share ng mga announcements and future events ng SED-SC, College of Education, and different CLSU offices and organization. I am here and we are here to keep you updated. This is a project that will be posted on the SED official Facebook page to help students know more facts about their major courses, and especially our field of education. My third platform is social media-based project as well. It is the disposition check. The SED-SC page will post different questions para kamustahin ang kayong mga ka-edu about sa inyong physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Kahit sino ay pwedeng mag-post or mag-comment, just share us your thoughts sa mga tanong na aming ipopost. Let us all normalize self-disclosure. At malay mo, maka-inspire ka pa ng ibang tao na pinagdaranasan rin ang katulad ng sayo. Another platform of mine is the SED Major Fair Week. It is a week-long celebration where different SED majors and courses can organize webinars, competitions, and other virtual activities that highlights their major. Pwede rin itong gamitin upang i-advertise ninyo ang inyong mga major para sa mga aspiring students na gustong pumasok sa larangan ng edukasyon at makapili rin ng kanilang suitable na major para sa kanila. And finally, my fifth and final platform is the establishment of SED Help Desk. As a PIO, ay kailangan kong mag-focus sa dissemination ng information at magkaroon rin ng isang active public relations. It is a responsive and approachable help desk na mag-cater ng mga concerns ng students. The SED-SC page, contact number, and email is available para doon pumunta ang mga students. We are here to help you and we are here to address your concerns, especially kapag hindi nagre-response ang mga concern office na inyong nilalapitan. Once again, I am Joshua Miguel Y. Manzano, running for the position of Public Information Officer. You are my priority, and just remember that I am one notification away. God bless us all.
Naririnig po ba ako?
Yes po.
Good day, everyone. Okay na po?
Yes po.
Good day, everyone. My name is Ace Gister Aquilia. I am 19 and I'm from BSED 221 Filipino. I am running for the position of Director for Student Activities, and I'm a student with a purpose. As running for the position of Director for Student Activities, here's some of my suggested platforms. First, we have SED Help Desk. So in SED Help Desk, it's a platform where students can ask questions and their concerns about especially if it's about their academics. It's about having being answered, and of course it is easy to access to everyone. It will definitely help a lot of students, especially the first years and the irregular students, because they are the one who has a lot of concerns that needed to be answered. And I think that said help desk will be a great help for all students. The next platform that I have here is Said Idol. So Said Idol, in a form of talent search, it is a platform where students can showcase their skills, talents, and abilities. And it's a great way for some people to discover their talents and refer them to different clubs and organizations of our universities, such as maestro singers, theater clubs, dance troupe that can really nurture and improve their skills and abilities. And the next platform that I have here is the said online business promotion. We all know that in this pandemic, some of us struggles in financial status, and I know a lot of said students who have their own online businesses, and I think this platform will really help them to promote their business and also to create such platform to get more engagements and to get more engagement. And when we think of engagement, we can think of more customers, because if we have more customers, we have more income. And if we have more income, we have more financial support for all the business, for all the online business owners. And the last platform that I have here is the Set for a Cause series. So for its title, a series of for a cause activities. So like online concerts for a cause, online business for a cause. The income will go to the organization funds, and the organization funds will be given to the less fortunate people, for this, also for the students who needed financial support, and for the some organization who need financial aspect. And in the end, my message to all students is that don't give up on your education, because if every single one of us is well educated and well aware of what we are doing, we could land into jobs and make good careers in the future. So education is the primary source and it's a ticket for a better future. Again, my name is Ace Gister Atbiria, running for the position of Director for Student Activities. Thank you.
Gandang araw po.
Yes po.
Yes po.
Magandang araw po. Ako po si Emmanuel Ponsalan, nag-aaral po ng Bachelor of Elementary Education at humahawi po bilang isang Director of Campaign and Advocacy. At kung papalarin po, ito po ang aking mga platform. Ang una is yung right and welfare of the students, na kung saan your understandings of your legal rights will lead to your success. Ang objectives po nito ay to make everyone's understand the importance of students' rights and welfare. to assist each students in asserting their rights and making them feel safe and secure. And last is to lead people in the proper direction in terms of what they should fight for and to assist them in their rightful work. Ang students and right and welfare of the students po is nasa batas po na ito. Pero kailangan pa rin po natin itong ituro sa ating mga kapwa mag-aaral, maging aware po sila, gabayin po sila para alam po nila kung ano po yung tamang ipaglaban po nila. Ang susunod po is yung Eduk Agapay na kung saan it is help to our fellow education students by providing support and assistance. An objective po nito is to pay attention to the problems that education students encounter. At ang susunod po is to make them feel and show that they are being heard, supported, and helped with the difficulty they are facing. Eduk Agapay po is yung bilang pag-uusapan po dito yung mga isyong kinakaharap ng ating mga kapwa estudyante na kung saan katulad po ng ating mga kuya, ate at mga bunso na irregular students na mapakinggan po yung hinaing nila, magabayan po sila sa mga problema kinakaharap po nila at kasama na rin po dito yung mga problema sa enrollment. At ang huli po is yung quarterly online kamustahan na kung saan it's about having a webinar to take a look at what they are up to and ask them questions about themselves. Since mental health is one of the most crucial for everyone, this will be done on quarterly basis. Ang objective po nito is to check up on student status and sentiments about their mental health. To show that the importance of mental health today, what physical interaction were minimalized for safety purposes. Ang isa po sa pinakamahalaga po sa ngayon, lalo na sa mga kabataan, estudyante, pati po sa mga guro, ay ang protektahan po yung mental health nila. Kaya isa po sa pinopropose ko po sa campaign ko is yung magkaroon po ng quarterly online kamustahan. Muli po, ako po si Emmanuel Punsalan. Suportahan niyo po sana ang Gen Leads at nag-iwan ng katagang a positive mindset, bring positive things. Thank you po.
Hello po. Naririnig po ba ako?
Yes po.
Hello po, magandang araw po sa ating lahat. Ako po si Laika Nakar mula po sa Elementary Education 2-2. Tumatakbo po bilang Director for Gender and Development. Ilan po ang Said Pride Month, TikTok Malikhain at Voice of Trickle and Equal ang maaasahan niyo sa akin. Said Pride Month. It aims for everyone to show their talent and to inspire or motivate their fellow students. Ang Child Pride Month po ay nagkakaroon ng 4 na activities. Isa na po rito ang webinars, sharing of love and life experiences, competition of queer culture, at isagad mo ang post mo. Batid natin na karamihan sa atin ay miss na ang makapanood at makasali sa mga patimpalak na may kaugnayan sa pageant at modeling. Kung kaya't gamitin natin ang social media upang maipagpatuloy ang mga ganitong aktibidad sa paraang palistato. Next po. TikTok Malikhain. Ito po ay patungkol sa malikhaing paggamit ng makeup ng mga estudyante at ng TikTok. Ang pagbabasihan po nila ay depende po ito kung saan po ito maitatapat. It can be in Thai Math Month, English Math, at sa iba pa. Next po ay ang Voice of Trickle and Equal. Ito po ay magsisilbing help desk, particular po sa gender and development. Open po kayo upang magsabi po ng suggestion at opinion nyo. Malugod po namin itong tatanggapin. Ang lahat ng ito ay magiging posible sa tulong ng USSC, UGADO, iba pang mga organisasyon at mula po sa aking mga co-members. Muli po, ako po si Laika Nakar, tumatakbo po bilang Director for Gender and Development na nag-iiwan ng katagang Gender Won't Make Us Less Human. Use it to shine. Yun lamang po.
Hello po, naririnig po ba ako?
Yes po.
Ayan. So, good day everyone. I am Ron C. Roque, a second-year student from the Bachelor of Technology and Livelihood Education. So, I am running for the position of Director in Students' Rights and Welfare. The reason I want to run for this election is because I want to strengthen the help desk in our college. Dahil aminin man natin o sa hindi, ay ito talaga ang pinakakailangan ng mga estudyante, lalong-lalo na sa ganitong sitwasyon at panahon. Manalo man ako or matalo, ay patuloy pa rin akong tutulong sa ating mga kapwa estudyante because I believe that Leadership is an action, not a position. So, kung ako ay papalaring manalo ay ang una kong gagawin ay sisiguraduhin kong makakatanggap ng proteksyon ang mga estudyante ng ating kolehiyo galing sa ating konseho sa anumang aspeto. So ang pangalawa naman dito ay magkakaroon tayo ng program na tatawagin Straw Week kung saan sa isang linggo na iyon ay magpapa-activities ang konseho ng related sa students' rights and welfare sa mga estudyante upang madagdagan ang kanilang kaalaman sa kanilang karapatan bilang isang estudyante. At idagdag ko pa sa aking plataforma ang magiging priority ko ang help desk ng ating kolehiyo. I will make sure na magiging active ito. So, samahan nyo kaming mas pagandahin pa ang sistema sa ating kolehiyo. So once again, I am Ron Siroque, running for the position of Director in Students' Rights and Welfare. Maraming salamat po. Have a nice day.
Hello, narinig po ba ako?
Yes, sir.
Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Juanito Pareiro, Visit Filipino, Major in Filipino 1-5, na kumakandidato bilang first year representative ng College of Education na nagmula po sa partidong GenFeeds. Isang malaking oportunidad na magsalita sa inyong harapan at makita ng buong pamantasan. Unang-una po sa lahat, ako po ay lumahok bilang first year representative dahil gusto ko pong paglingkuran ang kapwa ko first year students. Handa po akong makinig sa inyong mga hininaing. Handa po akong magsakripisyo upang magampanan ko ng maayos ang aking tungkulin. Dati po akong presidente ng SSGs na aming paaralan, Galvan High School, President of Gimba West District, and Peace Officer po ng Division Federated Supreme Student Government po ng buong Nueva Ecija. Alam ko po na hindi na ito importante ngayon, bagkus ang mas importante ay ang pagiging dedikado ko maging isang leader muli. Gusto ko pong mahasa, hubugin at explore ang leadership skills ko, kaya ko po ito ipagpapatuloy. At higit po sa lahat, ako po ay may pusong leader. Bagkus ito po ang sinisigaw ng aking puso, ang tumulong sa iba nang walang hinihintay na kapalit, magpasaya ng ibang tao, at higit sa lahat, hindi lang pang sariling kapakanan ang iniisip. Kaya naman po ito po ang aking plataforma na may pamagat na ligaya sa gitna ng pandemya. Ito po ang naisip kong platform dahil ito po ay napapanahon datapot kailangan din natin ng ligaya kahit na may pandemya. Sa ilalim ng pamagat na ito ay magkakaroon tayo ng Fresh Week at nakapaloob dito ang una, Freshies Got Talent. Pinapakita ang bawat talento ng mga first year students na ang layunin ay paghubog ng talento at pagkakaroon ng lakas na loob. Pangalawa, Obrasura. Ang layunin nito ay maipakita ang galing at husay ng pagkamalikhain gamit ang basura. Pangatlo, Malikhaing Kamay. Layunin nitong mahasa at maipakita ang galing sa pagsulat at pagdisenyo sa bagay-bagay. At panghuli po, hiniing mo, diringgin ko. Alam kong hindi madali ang kinakaharap natin ngayon. Kaya kung sakaling kayo po ay may problema, concerns, handa po ako makinig upang masolusyonan ang iyong suliranin. At ipinapangakong maging approachable po ako sa bawat isa. Muli po, ako po si Juanito Pareiro, ang dedikadong kumakandidato bilang first year representative. Sana'y ako po ay inyong pagkatiwalaan at presensya ko po ay inyong maasahan. Juanito Pareiro po na nagsasabing, one for all for Juanito. Magandang hapon po.
I hope po I feel audible kasi po malalakas po yung ulan dito sa amin ngayon. So,
Yes po, audible.
okay po. Good day, everyone. Good day, CED community. I am Patricia Lacson, and I am 19 years old. I'm from Turdock City, and I am a second-year BS Ed Science student. So I am running for the position of CEDSC second-year representative, of course, under the Gen Leads party. So by platform, I called it Actions Yarn. So it means accessible and transparent information among second year students' appeals, rights, and needs. So it aims to have an accessible, responsive, and responsible channeling of information and concerns among second year CED students. So if I were to be seated as the said SC second year representative, I will be your voice to speak up your concerns and lend you my ears to hear your appeals. Again, I am Patricia Lacson, and with passion, leadership, and commitment, I will serve CED community to the best of my ability. Thank you.
Ayan. So, audible po ba? Naririnig po ba ako?
Yes, sir.
Ayan. So, hi. Good afternoon to everyone, to my fellow College of Education student out there. I am John David M. Morales from BSED 3-5, running to be your third year representative. Now, allow me to share my platform to you all, especially to my third year student out there. And my platform is very simple and yet useful. It is the fast and accessible student help desk. Provide fast and reliable assistance for all the concerns of the students ASAP or as soon as possible, because in this mid of pandemic, fast and urgent actions with the concern is a must. So, kailangan bilang estudyante ng SED, maraming mga concern ang naglilitawan dyan, maraming mga problema, maraming mga kailangan ng tulong, and yung fast and yung mabilis na action dito ay kinakailangan, lalo na ngayon na hindi face-to-face ng classes and through online. And yung objectives po ng platform kong ito ay ayan. First is giving updates about the student concern. So hindi lang dapat na sige, gagawa namin ng action, gagawa namin ng solusyon kung ano man yung mga concern ninyo, ilalapit namin sa ganito, sa ganyan. Dapat updated din yung mga students na nag-raise ng concern kung anong nangyayari dun sa concern na ni-raise nila. Dapat sila alam din nila kung nagagawan ba ng action, kung ano ba yung mga nangyayari, kung magagawan ba ng action o hindi. Pangalawa is raising and communicating the concerns of the students with the respective offices that can help in addressing this concern. So I believe po kasi para masolusyonan ng mabilis yung concern ng mga estudyante, kailangan nasa tamang opisina ito o mga nasa tamang tao na may kinalaman o may alam sa concern na ito. At least, alam natin kung ano yung mga tamang hakbang, kung ano yung mga tamang resolution para sa mga concern na ito. Third is to listen and provide. Give chance for the said students to give opinions, evaluation, and suggestions to said council to improve the council's service. We cannot be an effective leader kung hindi kami good listener. So, kailangan marunong kaming makinig kung ano yung mga hinanaing ninyo, kung ano yung mga suggestion ninyo, ito ay para maging better yung sarili namin, malid namin kayo ng tama, at dahil naniniwala po kasi ako sa kasabihan na we are here not just to lead you all, but we are here to listen. And at the end of the day, we are here to serve, we listen, and we act. So yun lamang po. Again, I'm John David Morales, running for the position of third year representative.
Hello, good afternoon everyone. Am I audible po?
Yes po.
Okay, so thank you so much mga ma'am and sir. Good afternoon everyone. I am John Jarrell Cruz Batalla, running for the position of fourth year representative, taking Bachelor of Culture and Arts Education. So maybe some or most of you are wondering kung bakit pa ako tumakbo bilang said student council, sobrang busy na ng pag-PPT or tinatawag nating internship sa College of Education. So my reason is to give back
to our beloved college, the College of Education. Kung nakaya ko nung first year ako mag-serve as SC and second year and third year bilang USSC, why not gugulin ko ang aking huling isang taon upang paglingkurad naman ang aking college, the College of Education bilang said student council. So kung tatanungin nyo kung kaya ko ba, kung di ba ako masyadong busy, yes, I have different affiliations outside the university at kinakaya ko naman mag-serve at pagsabayin ng aking oras. So my only platform is building connections or strengthening the bond between the faculty and students. Isa sa problemang nakikita ko ay ang hindi pagiging ang pagkawala ng connection between the faculty and students, or ang mga estudyante natin ay minsan takot lumapit sa kanilang faculty kasi maybe na-intimidate sila, maybe natatakot sila, iniisip nila ay terror. Kumbaga, I want to break that barrier and I want to build harmonious relationship between the faculty, professors, and the students. So again, I am John Jarrell Batalla saying that let's value others before self because that is the most genuine gift that we can offer to our God and country. Mabuhay po tayong lahat.
Thank you very much, Gen Leads candidates. At sana yung mga FB Live viewers natin natandaan yung mga platform na inilahad ng mga candidates from Gen Leads. At now, meron tayong isang matapang na independent candidate from first year. May I present to you, Ms. Ginaline Ortiz.
Hello po, rinig po ba?
Yes po.
Okay, yan po. So, yan po. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Ginaline J. Ortiz, and I am taking Bachelor of Secondary Education major in Mathematics. And I oath to take the position of first-year representative. Without further ado, I will now present you my two platforms as a first-year representative. So my first platform is the Reach and Teach program. Reach and Teach program is an online-based educational program that allows free tutoring between students of different year levels. Students can seek help about their queries regarding their lessons in a certain subject. Then a volunteer student can lend a hand and share their knowledge. So ang Reach and Teach po will take place sa mga meeting apps po like Zoom and Google Meet. Dito po magaganap ang free tutoring po between students of College of Education. And there will be designated links per subject areas po since di ba po sa College of Education, sa BSED po may mga major subjects po. And this program will give the students of College of Education a real-time interaction to assess and give answers to students' queries. Why not lumapit na lang sa mga professors? Yung ibang professors po kasi hindi po agad nakakapag-respond sa mga tanong po ng mga estudyante, and not all professors are giving video discussions about their lessons. So this program provides a real-time interaction po talaga. So may mga volunteer students po tayo na magdi-discuss po ng mga katanungan po ng ibang estudyante. This program will help students deepen their understanding on a certain subject they have difficulties with. This is to ensure that there will be no learners left behind. It also gives opportunity to students, especially higher year level students, a hands-on experience in teaching, even though it's only virtual. And it also employs skills such as teamwork, communication, and problem solving. So that's my first platform. Now I have the Freshmen's Concerns Desk. This help desk aims to efficiently receive, monitor, and address the queries regarding academic concerns of freshman students. So ito pong help desk nito ay mainly for mga freshman students po natin, sa mga newest students ng ating college. The help desk will give assistance to first-year students of college education about their issues and connect them to the concerned people or organization regarding their problems if their concerns are out of the help desk scope. So why pursue this help desk when there is already the CLSU Act? So CLSU Act handles academic concerns that students want to address by the concerned office, department, or unit of our university. Well, this help desk is mainly for the minor issues and concerns of freshman students that they want to address with confidentiality too. Thus, this platform aims to lessen the workload of CLSU acts. So that's my two platforms, the Reach and Teach program and the Freshman's Concerns Desk. Again, I am Gina Lynn Ortiz. I owe to take the position of first-year representative. Expect my honesty and fairness because I will lead you with integrity. That's all po.
All right. Thank you so much to our candidates. So one thing na napansin natin doon is gusto nilang pagtuunan ang mga help desk, having support or safe space, online library and tutorials, Reach and Teach program, and a lot more. So it's having a communication and connection na rin sa mga students natin, which is important nowadays, and nakaka-excite yung mga nakaka-excite yung mga activities natin for students, such as fundraising events, said major fair, said online business promotion, and such. So yan, now at this moment, we will give a chance to our candidates to exchange or throw questions to their counterpart. So a candidate from a party can ask 3 questions to his or her counterpart candidate from another party alternately. So candidates are given 1 minute to answer a question. Pero syempre, meron lamang tayo na isang party and yung matapang nating candidate from the first year representative position. So we will only be hearing from our 2 candidates for the first year representative position. And now, can we have Ms. Ginalyn Ortiz, an independent candidate, to ask her first question to Mr. Juanito Parairo of Gen Leads. Ma'am?
It keeps me awake, the look on your face, the moment you heard the news. You're screaming inside and
In
frozen
these
in
trying times or pandemic, students have a lot of concerns that must be heard in order to be addressed. If you were to be appointed as the first year representative, what can you propose with regards to this matter?
Ayan. Maraming salamat po sa inyong katanungan, Binibining Ginalyn. Kung ako man po ay sakaling maihalal bilang first year representative, syempre po, ang unahin ko po dapat is alamin ko po dapat yung problem, kailangan, tapos yung concerns po ng mga first year representative. Kasi po bilang first year representative, kailangan ko pong i-voice out yung mga kanilang mga hininanaing at ako po ang magsisilbing boses ng first year representative students po. Ayun lamang po.
For that, Sir Juanito Parairo, now it's your turn to ask Ms. Ginalyn. You can
Ang
ask her
tanong
a
ko sa'yo
question.
is, pagpapalagay natin na ikaw ang uupong first year representative. Sa tingin mo ba sapat ang inyong kakayahan na meron dapat ang first year representative?
Oo, sa tingin ko sapat ang aking kakayahan bilang isang first year representative. Unang-una, upang sumunod sila sa akin or kilalanin nila ako bilang isang kanilang first year representative, kailangan ko munang ipakita sa kanila na kaisa nila ako o bahagi ako sa paglutas ng kanilang mga suliranin as a student sa ating college. sa pamamagitan ng pakikinig sa kanila. Dahil ang pagiging isang mabisang leader ay marunong makinig sa kanyang nasasakupan. Yun po.
Then, okay, thank you for that. And do you have any other question, Ma'am Gina Lynn Ortiz?
If you'll win as a first-year representative, how would you unify all freshman students considering that there is a diversity among your majors?
So ayun nga po, kung ako nga po ang maihalal bilang first year representative, syempre po ako po ay meron ng power. Kumbaga, kakausapin ko o kaya imi-meeting ko yung mga black na magkakaiba man tayo ng mga major, ihilan tulad na lang natin to sa ating mga daliri. Halimbawa, ito ay major in Filipino, math, basta kahit ano pa yan. Kung itong mga majors na to, kung tulong-tulong, kung sama-sama, may malaking gawain ang maiyaro natin, ang tawag dito, ang magagawa. Ayun. Kaya totoo talagang in unity there is a strength.
All right. So ini-meet ni Sir Juanito. Now for your turn, Sir Juanito, do you have any more question?
Bakit ikaw ang kailangang manalo at hindi ako?
Pakiulit po.
Bakit ikaw ang kailangang manalo at hindi ako? Narinig ko ba?
So ngayong election po, pareho tayo ng posisyong tinatakbuhan. At dahil taglay natin ang katangian ng isang pagiging leader. Ngunit sa tingin ko ang kaibahan ko sa iyo na ikakapanalo ko ay mayroon akong konkretong plano sa aking kandidatura. Hindi ko lamang gagamitin ng aking posisyon bilang isang first year representative upang maging boses ng mga kapwa ko first year students. Bagkos, gagamitin ko ang aking posisyon para makatulong sa pagbuo ng proyekto na makaka-benefit sa buong kaestudyantihan ng ating kolehiyo.
Alright. So, gagamitin ni Miss Gina Lynn yung position niya to get or to have projects for the first year. And we are also have a last question if you want to ask your counterpart, Ma'am Gina Lynn.
Now, what would be your edge naman compared to me as a first year representative?
So ayan, syempre mas lamang ako sa'yo sa experience dahil naranasan ko nang maging president ng aming school, SSG, at naranasan ko ding maging president ng Guimba West District at peace officer po ng buong Nueva Ecija. At kung sisilipin nyo po ang aming page ng DFSSG at ang aming page, may mga nagawa na po kaming adhikain at mga gawain na inilunsad na matagumpay po naming naisagawa. Ayun po. Experience po.
Experience. Then, for the last question, Sir Juanito, to your counterpart.
Wait lang.
Yan, so importante ito na madinig ng ating mga first year students, especially that nagpo-propose yung ating mga first year representative. And
So, ayan. Ito na po. Do you think you all have the qualities that your position needs? How do you say so?
Um, yes, I think I no. Yes, I believe and I am confident that I have the qualities for this position. My dedication to serve encompasses all the qualities of an effective leader must have, particularly the having the empathy and being reliable and dependable at all times, and willing to serve with integrity. Yan po.
Okay, so those are our representative for the first year level. Now, we will proceed to the open forum part of our program. So those who have questions, you can now chat that or you can now type that in the comment section in the Facebook Live. And those who are in the Zoom, you can also type your questions and we will address that to our candidates.
Thank you again, Ms. Gina Lynn and Mr. Juanito. For the open forum, each candidate will be given 2 to 3 minutes to answer. 2 questions will be asked, one coming from the audience and another from the Student Electoral Board. But remember, only one follow-up question will be entertained.
And just a reminder, do not repeat questions that have already been asked. Address questions to the candidates relevant to their position and ask relevant and sensible questions. Personal questions regarding the candidate will not be entertained. For those who are in the Facebook, you may now type your question for your candidates. Okay, so we got a question here. I can see from Justin Magsilang. What are the candidates' stand on student activism? So can we specify for that? Who are we going to ask for that question? Sorry. So we will give time for those representative of the Gen Leads Party to answer that question. What are your stand on students activism?
Hello po, kahit sino po magsagot.
Yes po, anyone from the party.
Hello po, can I answer the question?
Go ahead, ma'am.
My stand on student activism is yes, because right now I'm affiliated to National Union of Students of the Philippines at isa sa sinusulong namin ang mga pagbabago at advokasya na maaaring makatulong sa ating sangka-estudyantihan. At ang aktivismo ay hindi lamang nagsusulong ng negatibong epekto sa bawat isa, bagkus nagsusulong ito ng ikabubuti ng ating kapakanan hindi lamang sa ating sarili, kundi ganoon din sa ating lipunan. Maraming salamat.
Thank you so much, Ms. Rachel de la Cruz. And another question for Mr. Juanito. The question is, how can we be so certain that your plans and platforms will be successful? Again, how can we be so certain that your plans and platforms will be successful? Okay.
Pwede pong paulit yung question.
How can we be certain that your plans and platforms will be successful? Maybe that's
Siyempre po.
Asking.
Siyempre po, unang-una po talaga, kailangan po natin ibigay yung time po natin sarili ay unang-una po, ibigay po natin yung time, effort, tapos po yung sacrifice po natin. Dapat po, bilang isang leader po, kailangan po natin iyon na na-apply po sa ating sarili. At bilang isang, kung ako man po ay ihahalal bilang first year representative, syempre po ako po ay makikipagtulungan sa aming organisasyon upang maisagawa ng maayos ang aming pong program o ang aming pong platform. Ayun po.
Okay.
Thank you. So we have another question for the president or governor. How can you assure that your plans will be implemented and not only stays as plans?
As a governor po, after na mag-proclaim na kami as a winner, if magiging maswerte kami na kami yung mauupo, we'll be going to have a general action plan where andon lahat ng plotted na activities and mga plans and projects para sa buong semester at para na rin sa buong College of Education. Ayun po.
Thank you, ma'am.
And
we have another question for God representative from Mr. Justin Magsilang. What is your stand on trans students wearing uniforms according to their SOGIC?
Dahil po alam po natin na ang CLSU po ay nagpapatupad ng proper uniform, hindi po tayo madaling makakapanukala ng malayang pagsusuot ng lalaki. Maaari po ang lalaki ay magsuot ng katulad po ng pambabae and vice versa. Ang daan po nito para po sa ganito, lalapit po ako sa mga kako-officers ko kasi po hindi po siya madaling desisyon. Hindi po siya madaling desisyon kasi kailangan po siya ng agreement, hindi lang po ng God, kundi yung mga iba pa pong organization at saka ng mga kinauukulan po.
And another question. Sa presentation ng platforms, halos walang nakitang tutugon sa mga posibleng problema na kakaharapin ng masang estudyante ng SED kung sakali mang sila ay maging biktima ng red tagging, repression sa kanilang freedom of expression at o academic freedom. Ano kaya ang plano ng mga tumatakbong kandidato sa mga ganitong sitwasyon? Red tagging, repression sa freedom of expression at academic freedom.
Pwede po ba ako sumagot niyan?
Go ahead, sir.
So, ang priority talaga ng position bilang student ay Director of Student Rights and Welfare is protektahan ang ating nasasakupan or protektahan ang ating mga estudyante. So, magiging active ang ating help desk or pwede rin gumawa ng tinatawag na straw desk kung saan pwede nilang i-address doon yung mga concerns nila na related sa student rights and or welfare issues. So, para masolusyonan ito ay makikipag-ugnayan din tayo sa mga iba pang opisyal. Papalakasin natin ang ating koneksyon sa ibang offices para mas matulungan natin ang mga nasasakupan natin na ayusin ang kanilang problema. Yun lamang po.
Thank you, sir. And now, another question for God Director, coming from Joanna Ramos Manalo. Will you advance and institutionalize the SOGI SC policy on your college How?
Mm,
May I repeat? Will you advance and institutionalize the SOGI SC policy on your college? How?
Katulad po ng sabi ko, hindi po para sa akin galing yung hindi po ako pa pwedeng magpanukala agad ng batas na hindi lumalapit sa nakakataas at sa mga aking mga co-officers. Pero para po sa akin, opo, dahil kung hindi po ako mangunguna doon, gawin niyo po gawin niyo po akong unang hakbang para maipasok yung mga ganyang aktibidad sa ating paaralan. Kasi naniniwala ako na kung hindi ko gagawin siya, kailan pa? Kailan pa siya manonormalize? Kaya payag po ako na isusulong ko po at isasagawa ang patakaran na meron ng SOGI sa Student Council.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now, do we have any more questions from Zoom? I also have a question. This is to Miss Jan Giselle Chico. So for the fundraising events, what are our possible fundraising events to help those less fortunate students?
Hello po, may I request to repeat the question? Medyo mabagal po signal ko.
For our fundraising events po, what are our possible activities and projects po to help those less fortunate students? What are our possible fundraising events or activities?
Okay, for fundraising po, possible events or activities po ay magkakaroon po tayo ng program kung kaming mga officer ay magsasagawa ng isang program na kung saan kami po ang magho-host and gagawin po namin ang best namin para makapagkuha ng funds through alumni and even present college students from CLSU and other universities na kung saan po pwede po silang mag-donate ng funds para po magamit ng council.
Okay. And another question from Mr. Neil Domingo of CHSI. As a student leader, how will you contribute to the development of your college and the university as a whole? Let us hear that from the Vice Governor. As a student leader, how will you contribute to the development of your college and the university as a whole?
Okay, first of all, maraming salamat po sa question. Para po sa akin, ang may tutulong ko po para sa development ng ating college or the university is yung pag-participate sa mga events and paggawa ng mga programa na makakapag-improve sa college. Hindi lang basta sa college or pati na rin sa university. Just like, for example, the promotion and the students, matulungan yung mga students na makapagpatuloy sa pag-aaral dahil alam niyo po, last year, more than 3 million nag-drop out of college dahil, hindi lang college, drop out of school dahil sa kakulangan ng kakayahan yung financial para makapagpatuloy sa pag-aaral. So, kung matutulungan natin yung mga mag-aaral na yun na magpatuloy sa pag-aaral, pati na rin yung mga nahihirapan ngayon, naniniwala ako na magkakaroon ng improvement or development sa college or sa university. Yun lang po.
Okay, thank you, sir. And for our fourth-year representative, candidate for fourth-year representative, paano daw po gagawin ng representative pag may situation po na nagrarant ang student about sa teachers?
Okay, so thank you so much sa question. Napapanahon yung ano na yan, yung tanong na yan kasi sobrang dami kong nababasang rants tungkol sa teachers dito sa tinatawag nating CLSU secret files if I'm not mistaken. So sa, hindi ko hahadlangan or hindi ko pipigilan ang mga estudyanteng mag-rant tungkol sa kanilang professor dahil karapatan nila yun bilang estudyante ang ilahad ang kanilang saloobin o opinion hinggil sa isang partikular na sitwasyon. Ngunit hihilingin ko sa bawat mag-aaral na daanin nila ito sa magandang usapan o sa magandang paraan. Halimbawa na lang, pwede natin daanin sa USSC. Ang USSC ay isa sa mga council na tumutugon sa problemang akademiko ng mga mag-aaral. At kung kaya namang solusyonan yan sa kolehiyo, ay bakit naman hindi? Nandito ang SED, SE upang tulungan sila na mai-address ang kanilang concern hinggil sa anumang particular na problema ang kanilang kinakaharap. Yun lang po and thank you so much po.
Thank you so much, sir. And now let's hear a question coming from Editor-in-Chief of The Educator, Ma'am Maricar Habilionar.
So, yung tanong ko ay para naman sa Vice Governor. And do you have what it takes to be the Vice Governor of our college? And what are your measures on properly managing your time between becoming the Vice Governor and your academic obligations?
Okay. Maraming salamat po, Ms. Marta Villar. Sa akin po, may nagsabi po sa amin na isang tao na bago ka maging leader, dapat ay student muna. Or magiging student leader. May nagsabi po sa amin na isang tao na, ayun po, bago ka maging leader, dapat ay student muna. Or magiging student,
pipiliin ko po na maging student muna bago maging leader. So I should prioritize my studies before being a leader. But also, hindi po mawawala ang pagiging leader sa akin. First is my studies and second is being a leader. So, ayun po. Perfectly managed po yun. And yung other unnecessary things po ay saka na lang po yun. Ang mas focus ko po ngayon ay ang aking pag-aaral at pagiging leader. Yun po.
Thank you, sir. Now, from the USSC student body, anyone could answer. How will you lobby the call of the students for academic ease, given that the College of Education Administration prioritized the quality education and maintain its center of excellence? Anyone could answer. How will you lobby the call of the students for academic ease, given that the College of Education Administration prioritized the quality education and maintain its center of excellence? About the academic ease.
Pwede ko pong sagutin yung tanong.
Okay, sir.
Para po sa akin, sa CLSU ay marami po tayong magagaling na teachers. Sobrang professional po nila and ibang level po talaga yung mga professors natin. Sobrang galing po nila magturo. So, para po sa akin, konting adjustments. Yung mga professor po ay magiging considerate, which is considerate naman po talaga silang sa ngayon na nakikita ko. And yung mga estudyante, inihikayat ko po sila na mag-aral na mabuti. Opo, understandable po na tayo ay iba-iba ng kapasidad na para matuto, pero if we are dedicated sa pag-aaral, ay magagawa natin ang paraan yan. Andiyan ang mga professors and mga faculty para mag-adjust. Tayo, kung sila nag-adjust, dapat tayo rin mga estudyante ay mag-adjust. Yun lang po.
And thank you, sir, for the last question in our Zoom from Carlo Angelos Sabacan. Paano hindi magko-conflict ang student help desk ng SED-SC sa university-mandated na CLSU Acts? Those who have platforms for help desks. Paano po hindi magko-conflict ang student help desk ng SC sa university mandated na CLSU acts?
Permission to answer the question po.
Go ahead po.
Ayan, so gaya po ng sabi ko kanina, ang mas makakabilis na ma-actionan yung concerns ng mga estudyante if may connect ito sa mga proper offices na may kinalaman dito. Like for example, may mga concerns about sexual harassment, something like that. Pwedeng i-compile yun ng said SC and then i-dalen sa mas higher offices gaya po ng USSC Gender and Equality Committee para makahingi ng advice on whatever solution na pwede naming magawa or gawin dun sa nag-base ng concern po na yun. So, communicating with the proper offices po mas madali or mas mapapagaan ang pag-resolve sa mga concerns, something like this. Yun lang po.
Thank you po. So for our last question, we have here, for the fourth year representative, tayo ang unang haharap sa online internship or practice teaching. Mayroon bang programa o plano upang matugunan ang maaaring kaharapin nilang concerns at problema?
Yeah. Thank you so much sa question. Nung nakaraang or this week nagkaroon na ng send-off and the pinning ceremony ang elementary education. So congratulations po para sa inyo. At isa rin sa problema to yan na kinakaharap ko or namin ng aking block ay ang hindi pa pag-contact sa amin ng aming supervisor or the advisor, sabihin na natin. Sa ganitong klaseng concern, isa lang naman ang ating maaaring gawin, simple at kailangan lang nating dumirekta. Hindi naman kailangan laging tayo ang nilalapitan ng ating mga professor or mga instructor. Kailangan magkaroon din tayo ng kusang loob na lapitan sila at hingin o magtanong kung ano ba ang update hinggil sa ganitong klaseng concern ng ating mga fourth year o ating mga internships na ng mga estudyante. So sa ganitong paraan, kailangan natin mas paghusayan o mas hubugin pa ang koneksyon ng mga estudyante sa ating mga guro dahil wala tayong ibang paraan sa ganitong pandemic dahil ang natatanging kailangan lang natin gawin ay ang pagtibayin ang koneksyon ng mga estudyante sa ating mga faculty. So sa mga ganitong klaseng problema ay dapat ay maging bukas tayo sa ating mga instructor, mga professor dahil walang ibang makatulong sa atin kung hindi sila at tanging sila lang. At gusto ko rin i-mention ang ating Dean na si Dean Gaboy na siyempre sobrang malalapitan, very approachable na Dean sa ating kolehiyo. So wag tayong mag-alala dahil alam ko at tanging alam ko naman talaga na sobrang ginagawa ng ating college ang kanilang makakaya upang lahat tayo ay mabigyan ng sapat na at kalidad na edukasyon sa gitna ng pandemya. Yun lang po and thank you so much po.
Thank you so much. And we also have another question for Miss Gina Lin. Knowing that there's also a university first year committee help desk, how can you make your platform better and unique from the UFC help desk? For Ms. Gina Lin, knowing that there's also a university first year committee help desk, how can you make your platform better and unique from the UFC help desk?
Yung ibang freshmen po kasi nahihiya pa po silang mag-approach po sa ibang mga help desk po ng university natin. Parang may mga alinlangan po sila, parang nahihiya po, ganon. Yung help desk ko po, which is Freshman's Concerns Desk, concern po niya doon is yung mga minor issues or problems po ng mga freshmen's freshmen natin. And ang purpose po nito is i-lessen po yung trabaho po ng CLSU acts and yun po, yung UFC. Parang i-shoulder po ng help desk na to yung mga minor concerns po ng mga students or yung mga kaya po na i-address ng help desk na yun. And then, kapag hindi po kaya ng help desk na yun, i-compile po and then i-channel po doon sa mga CLSU acts po or sa mga concerned organization or department unit po ng university natin. Yun po.
Thank you, Ma'am Ginaline. And another question for the PIO. How would you encourage your fellow EDUC students to participate in different activities, considering that most of them are apathetic when it comes to joining different activities in our college? Again, this question is for the PIO. How would you encourage your fellow EDUC students to participate in different activities, considering that most of them are apathetic when it comes to joining those activities?
Ayan, sorry po, medyo nagkaroon lang po ng technical difficulties. So, sa panahon po ng pandemya ngayon na hindi tayo nagkakakita-kita ng personal at hindi natin naaanyaya ang mga students na mag-join sa mga SED-SC organized programs or college education activities, siguro ang naisip ko pong plano is makipag-unite sa mga block presidents. It is important na makipag-communicate sa lahat ng block presidents upang ma-inform lahat ng students sa mga activities. Mahalaga rin po ang mga infographics sa Facebook page ng ating SED-SC para magkaroon ng engagement ang mga students. Yun lamang po.
Thank you, sir. Do we have more questions coming from the Student Electoral Board or from our Facebook Live?
Miss Maricar has a question.
May nagpapatanong lang. Ito yung question niya para kay Director for Campaign and Advocacies. Do you support student activism? Why or why not?
Before pa lang po, sobrang suporta na po ako sa student activism. Kasi for me, wala naman pong mali doon sa student activism kasi gusto lang po ng student activism is yung maging aware po tayo sa mga bagay, mabago po natin yung mga mali po nating nakasanayan. Kaya po para sa akin, solid po sa akin, ano po ako, go po ako sa student activism po. Yun po, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
For some other questions po, there are a maximum of 2 questions po per candidate ang pwede nating maitanong. And sa mga natanong na po, we encourage po doon sa mga mas gusto niyo pa pong malaman sa ibang representative. If you have questions, you can send that to us in Facebook and Zoom. So let's
It keeps me awake, the look on your face, the moment you heard the news. You're screaming inside and frozen in time. You did all that you could do. The game was rigged, the ref got tricked, the wrong ones think they're right. You were outnumbered this time. But only the young, only the young, only the young, only the young can run.
So for the representative po, if may tanong pa po kayo sa kanila sa ating Facebook and via Zoom, you may raise that questions.
I think we already addressed all the questions. At this moment, we will hear another message from USSC said Councilor Mr. Luis Pablo.
Okay, thank you, Sir James. My last message para sa lahat po ng ating mga candidates. Continue to fight for what is right. Naniniwala ako sa inyong mga minanifest. And of course, para naman sa ating mga botante, tomorrow, we will open the voting by 12:01 in the morning up to 11:59 in the evening, whole Saturday. So exercise our right to vote because it is our basic right that is stipulated in the Constitution. And lastly, we would like to thank the Educator, headed by the Editor-in-Chief, Chief Maricar Habilionar, kay Ma'am Corinne Prias, maraming salamat po sa pag-accommodate sa Student Electoral Board. And of course, for those candidates who are staying with us in this event, maraming salamat sa inyong pagbubukas ng inyong sarili upang magsilbi sa ating mga kapwa ka-eduk. And of course, nagpapasalamat po muli ako sa USSC for supporting this cause na magkaroon ng student elections. And asahan po ninyo na ang inyong counselor ay susuportahan ang lahat ng advokasya, ang lahat ng inyong mga balakin para sa ikakaganda ng kolehiyo ng edukasyon. Lalong-lalo na po sa department chairs, Dr. Emily Astrero and Ma'am Viola Barnarkea, maraming salamat po sa suporta na inyong ipinabot sa abang lingkod at especially po kay Dean Gaboy. Maraming salamat po sa pag-aproba at pagtitiwala sa said Student Electoral Board upang maisagawa ang eleksyon. Muli para sa mga kabataan, muli sa mga ka-eduk, ako'y inaanyayahan ko po kayo na bumoto para po ma-exercise natin ang ating mga karapatan. Nasa sa inyong mga kamay ang pagbabago ng kolehiyo ng edukasyon. Maraming salamat sa inyong lahat.
Thank you so much, Mr. Pablo. Yes, we would like to remind everyone na pumoto po tayo sa page po ng CLSU Student Government Council ang link to register, and I believe sa mga block presidents natin, they are also sending the links to register. So it is important for us to register for our voting tomorrow.
There you have it. I think we already know our candidates, their plans, platform, and background as we reach this final part of our program.
We would like to thank everyone for attending this year's meeting de Avance. Once again, I am Jules Ivan Centeno.
And I am James Piguansing. We hope this event will help us to get to know the future student leaders of the College of Education.
Thank you so much, and that ends our meeting the Avance. Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you for participation. Before, before po tayo mag-leave sa Zoom, let us have our photo op.
Wait, ako na lang
Hello, ma'am. Okay. Sige, thank you, ma'am.
And ready na po ba tayo? Pabukas na lang po ng camera. Ayan, nakabukas na po yung camera. Wait lang. One, two. Sama po. One, two. Okay na po.
Thank you so much po to our future student leaders for attending and participating.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you po and good luck sa lahat ng mga candidates.
May the best student leader win.
Luck po.
Luck po.